Welcome to the A.I.P channel where anything is possible. Tonight, this kind of spiraled. I wanted to do one subject, and I'm still going to do that subject, but digging into one subject turned me into this one, and I was going to split it, but farther I dug, the more I was like, this is gets its own episode on its own. So. The power of the number seven. I guess if you looked at the title already, you've seen. Um, you probably don't think about how much stuff that actually, like, we have seven in the world, especially religious and such. Um, I'm gonna list off some of them. We're gonna talk about some of them, and just you know make you go for sure because you don't think about it. Um, One that you probably do think about, we got 7 days in the week, seven colors of the rainbow. Uh, Isaac Newton actually put them on paper. Um, we got seven seas. We have seven continents, seven wonders of the world. You got the ancients and the modern. Seven notes in the musical scale. Seven rishis or sages in India. Um, Buddha took 7 steps as soon as he was born. Uh, you got the 7 deadly sins and seven virtues. You got 7 sacraments in Catholicism, and you get the 7 heavens and 7 gates. This, you get the 7 heavens, and then you also get the 7 gates to the 7 hells in Islam. So that's a lot of number sevens. Also, you think about, they talk about in the Bible, the God created the heavens and the earth, and after 6 days, of work, on the seventh he rested, and it was good. So that's number 7 was completion. He completed his job on that 7th day, and um, so I said I didn't realize this. Me personally, I keep hitting this stupid mic stand. I apologize if you hear it rattling. Um, you know, let's see. Go through here. Musical scale. Your musical scale. You get the first, the tonic, the supertonic, the median, subdominant, dominant, subdominant. God bless America. Dominant, submediate. I'm over here looking at 2 words at the same time and trying to say them both at the same moment. Leading and leading note is a seven. The 7 tones. Um, the 7 sacraments for Catholicism is baptism, confirmation. I always forget how to say this word. Eucharist, penance, anointing of the sick, holy orders, and matrimony. Those are the 7 sacraments. They're supposed to touch all the stages of important moments in a Christian's life. That's the 7 sacraments of Catholicism. As I go down my list, I got a long notes list today. You got your 7 ancient wonders. You got the Great Pyramid of Giza, which is on the new and old list. It's the only one left. It was on the modern list and the old list. Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the statue of Zeus at Olympia, Greece, the Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, the mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Carnassus? I guess I'll say that. I guess I'm saying it right. The Colossus of Rhodes, Lighthouse of Alexandria in Egypt are the seven. The, um, I didn't take a list of the new ones. I think it's got Machu Picchu is the Pyramid of Chichen. Let's see what else. Great Pyramid, of course. You get the Great Wall of China. You got Petra, the Colosseum in Rome. You got Chichen Itza in Yucatan, Machu Picchu, the Taj Mahal in India, and Christ the Redeemer down in Rio. That big, huge uh, statue they put there. Um, so those are the modern wonders. You got seven continents: Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia. You get on the seven seas, you got the Arctic Ocean, the North Atlantic Ocean, South Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, North Pacific, South Pacific, and Antarctic Ocean or Southern. Um, Colors of the rainbow. Just going down my notes here and just feeding y'all all kinds of information today. It's an information packed. So if you like info, it's going to be a good one for you. So hope you enjoy. The colors of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. If you're wondering what they say the colors of the rainbow are. I said in Christianity, number 7, completion and perfection. The number 7 also meaning has denotes completion at the crucifixion, where Jesus spoke 7 statements in agony from the cross at the completion of his earthly duties. He spoke, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they do. He said, truly I say to you, today I will be with you, you will be with me in paradise. He said, woman, behold your son. Then he said to the disciple, behold your mother. He said, my God, why have you forsaken me? He said, I thirst. He said, it is finished. And he said, Father, into your hands I commit your spirit. And that was the completion of the crucifixion. Today is not my day. Today is not my day. Ooh. In the context of perfection, Jesus spoke in grouping of 7 when he was asked how we should pray. In the response, Jesus gave us the Lord's Prayer. Surely the perfect way to pray concerning the words came from Christ himself. The Lord's Prayer contains 7 petitions. And Jesus spoke also in group of 7 when he used 7 metaphors to describe himself in the path to salvation. I never paid attention to that. It was 7 of them: the bread of life, the light of the world, the gate to salvation, the good shepherd, the resurrection, and the life, the way, the resurrection and the life, and then the way, the truth, and the life, and the vine. King David referenced the number 7, describing the perfect nature of God's words when he wrote that the Lord's words are flawless, like gold refined 7 times. Isaiah also described the coming Messiah. He listed 7 qualities that the Savior would have. Number 7 as also exoneration and healing. Deuteronomy In Deuteronomy, on every 7th year, the Israelites were to cancel all the debts they had made with each other and free their slaves. Well, they still do that to this day, I wonder. So every 7 years you're debt free. Huh. I forgot about that. Well, further, let's see, 7. Seven's connection with exoneration. When Peter asked Jesus how many times we are to forgive each other, and Jesus replies 70 times 7. And that hence is Jesus isn't telling us to literally forgive someone 490 times. It is instructing us to forgive each other wholly. In the context of healing, the prophet Elisha referenced the number 7 when he directed Naaman the leper to bathe in the Jordan River 7 times to be healed. And Jesus performed 7 miracles during on the Sabbath. On the 7th day, he did 7 miracles on the Sabbath, which is the 7th day of the week. Let's see, Jesus healed the following people: a man with a deformed hand, a man possessed of an unclean spirit, Peter's mother-in-law with fever, a woman crippled by a spirit, a man with abdominal swelling of the body, lame by the pool of Bathsheba, and a man born blind. The number 7 also is a fulfillment of promises and oaths in the Bible. In fact, the Hebrew word for swearing an oath, Shaba, and the Hebrew for 7, Sheba, both derived from the word meaning satisfaction or fullness. Saba, S-A-B-A. In Genesis, God promised not to destroy the earth again with a flood, and memorized the covenant with the rainbow, which it has the 7 colors, which we talked about that a little bit ago. I said everything has a synchronicity, secrecies. There we go. That's the word I want. Synchronicities. In Genesis, Abraham swore an oath of ownership over a certain well of water. Abraham satisfied the oath with a gift of 7 lambs. Named the site the oath Beersheba, which interchangeably means well of the oath or well of 7. Book of Joshua also has 7 correlations with promises. God promised he'd bring down the fortified walls of Jericho if his army marched the city once for 6 days and 7 times on the 7th day with 7 priests blowing 7 trumpets. After Joshua followed the Lord's commands, the walls of Jericho come tumbling down, like the song used to sing in Sunday school. 7 is also in the book of Revelation. We read the 7 letters addressed to 7 churches, and the letters Christ assures each church community that is, our members repent and live according to Jesus' instructions. They will receive the reward. Let's see. I said that's lots of stuff, and I'm sure there's more. I said in Islam we got excuse me. In Islam we have the levels of hell. I'm gonna butcher these names. John Hanan, First level of hell for it was a level of hell for sinful in the world. It has the least heat among all the levels and has the least painful punishment for the sinners. As the sinners enter through its gates, their faces will be burned, and the fire will eat their flesh. But they were just then they'll get new flesh and continue on and on. On level 2 is Lada, and this level is situated below the Jahannam. If I'm butchering this, I'm sorry. I be trying. It is the people in jinn who did not believe in Allah, rejected the Prophet's messages, and not believe in them and the messages of Allah. The main punishment in this level is the fire eat away one's organs one by one, externally and internally, and will finally destroy the body. And the Sakar, the third level, is situated below Ladar. Now, punishment for them is the fire will eat up their flesh, but not bones. So the reason they won't come, they decide here is they did not perform prayer. They did not offer food to the poor. They talk vainly to those who in vain used to talk. They used to talk vainly to those who in vain, that is, so they used to follow the path of unjust and falsehood. And they refused the existence of the day of reward and resurrection, the Qayamat. And then level 4 is Al Hatama, the fourth gate of hell. And this level is situated below the Scar. It is believed that the fire here will burn the sinners to the bones and blaze their heart and inner organs. The fire will start from their feet and then go up to their heart. It is believed that the sinners will cry to the point that their tear glands will dry out, blood will dry out, and their tears will be the huge amount that even if the tears will be of the huge amount that even if a ship was to be sailed in the pool of their tears, it would do so easily. Damn. That's a lot of tears. The fifth letter, the Jahim, is believed that it lies below, which is a big piece of coal. It is bigger than the lowest level. Sinners will be thrown here because of 3 reasons. They did not correct belief to Allah, declined to give correct right to the creations, and did not encourage feeding the poor. You better be feeding some poor. Now, Sayyir, 6th level. This level has been kindling since it was made. It consists of 300 castles, which have 300 huts, and each one is 300 rooms. In each room, there are 300 different types of penalties. The pain here is unimaginable, unbearable, and it's also very painful. What are you doing, cat? Are you making noise? Distracted me. Very painful. There are scorpions, snakes, chains, ropes, and whatnot. Also, it has a pit of agony, which most painful punishment, and all of it. The last level and the worst level of hell is the 7th level, situated below Sayir. It is said that no sinner will be released from this level. There is a pitch darkness on this level. Backbiters and non-believers are punished here. The sinners in this level will be crushed under mountains with them lying on their faces. The hands of their sinners will be bound to their necks, and their necks to be their legs. And angels will stand on them. It says the hands of the angels are supposed to be made of strong iron, and as punishment to the sinners, where they will beat the sinners with their bare hands. Well, that's the hells of Islam. The 7. let's go to the good side. You got the seven uh, heavens. And you got the Jana Aiden. Uh, said after repenting and facing punishments for every sin, a Muslim is given place in this heaven as one finds the greatest acceptance from Allah marks the biggest of conquests. It said the rivers that flow between the gardens provide everything that one wishes for. And then level 2, there's not Firdaus. There are a garden of all kinds of plants. There are grapevines in the place. It's most prestigious level and described as superior to all levels. And let's see, the Jannat and Naim. I'm just going to go through these. I'm over here reading all this stuff. You get the Jannat Mama, uh, Darul Kul. Y'all here to hear me butcher damn names. That's what y'all here to hear. Listen to me. Darul Makim, and Darus Salam is the 7. Uh, you have, like I said earlier, you got Buddha's 7 steps, and they said the reasoning for each step. Each step was unhappy, painful realm, hungry and thirsty realm, animal realm, angry and quarry realm, normal human realm, exit to heaven, and both Histwas realm. And then gone through a bunch of this other. You get the 7 deadly sins, and you get the 7 virtues. The virtues, of course, are chastity, temperance, charity, diligence, kindness, patience, and humility. And the 7 deadly sins are lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, envy, wrath, and pride. And that's just some of the secrecies of 7. You know, what brought this on, I was going to say it on the end, the next episode, go ahead and give you a little peek. It's going to be about the Statue of Liberty, and you're looking at the height and everything is divisible by 7 on the Statue of Liberty. Freemasons, built the Statue of Liberty, and no conspiracy. That's honest truth there. Look it up, and because everything they had was they added. Let's see, they added 1 inch. The statue is actually 151 feet 1 inch tall, and the extra inch is so it can be divisible by 7. Pedestal. The pedestal from the pedestal up is 305 feet tall and 1 inch, and the index finger is actually 8 feet and 1 inch. It makes it into divisible by 7. It also has 7 rays around his crown, and so a few other things. Like I said, that's a little teaser for the next episode. So you guys have to wait till the following week and listen to that. But my question tonight is, what do you think? I mean, is it something to the power of the number seven? Is um, is there something, in all this rambling we done tonight? What do you think? Is just quinkadink? Yeah, I like that word. Is it a big coincidence? Truly. Like all these different religions, and I've gone through them tonight. Went through the major religions. You got, um, several of them, several major religions. You got Christianity, you got Islam, uh, you know, you got Buddhist, you got Hindu. What else? Catholicism. It's and just what we talked about tonight. Um, and all of them have many things of seven, powerful things of seven. It's got to be something to it. Things that make you go, But but that's all I really got for tonight. Just wanted to throw some facts out there and some interesting stats and stuff, and uh, do some lists of amazing things that all have to deal with the number seven, and they have seven things in them, or seven, or like I said, with you start getting into numerology on the Statue of Liberty, you start getting into numerology and stuff. Now we can go a whole big old dig rabbit hole, I'm sure, um, of things that have been built for like the number seven. But just this part here, how we're having seven seas and seven continents and seven rainbow colors and seven deadly sins and seven this and seven that. Uh, you know, Part of that maybe is it must it sounds like there's some power in the number seven. So, what do you think? I want you to give me uh, let me know what you think about this, and leave a comment and like and share, and um, please check it out on Trouble Minds Radio Network, and it'll be broadcasting on there. It's going to be, of course, as always, it's broadcasting on all your favorites. Um, so please give it a listen. Hope you enjoy this one. Hope you stay for the whole thing. If you did, I appreciate it. Uh, Sorry for butchering all the words, but well, I appreciate it, and y'all keep on keeping on, and peace and chicken grease. Y'all be good.